Namaste, beautiful people. The month of September brings a lunar eclipse. Actually, it's happening on 7th and 8th of September and it's occurring in Pisces, Meen Rashi, in the lunar mansion Purva Bhadrapada. Eclipse means the moon is conjunct with Rahu in opposition to the sun, which is in Virgo. Since it is between the Pisces Virgo axis, this is going to highlight the themes of spirituality, of intuition, of service, of balance between self and others. Now, there are certain timings in an eclipse which are very, very important. One is the Sutak period. The Sutak period is the period where traditionally one is supposed to stay indoors, not eat or drink, and generally spend time in reflection or meditation. The Sutak period for this eclipse begins at 12:18 p.m. on September 7th, Sunday, and then the eclipse period begins, that is at 9:58 p.m. and then eclipse ends at 1:26 p.m. This eclipse will be visible in India, also in New Zealand, Australia, America, Africa, certain parts of Asia. But the timing of the Sutak period as well as the period of the eclipse will vary for different areas. Now, in astrology, lunar eclipses are emotional reset buttons, amplifying the energy of our moon signs, those inner parts of us that govern how we feel, how we are emotional about things, what makes us feel inspired. There are spiritual insights that happen during this eclipse. So I want to check out what this means for our moon signs, because whether you are a pragmatic Taurus or a sensitive Pisces or fiery Aries, the Pisces moon is going to impact all of us extra hard. It's going to bring a ton of emotional vibes. Of course, with this eclipse happening in the Pitru Paksh, this eclipse is all about spiritual transformation, hidden truths, ancestor worship, karmic wounds that surface and require cleansing. Now, Rahu is associated with illusion, ambition, disruption. It is conjunct with the moon, which means emotional turbulence, confusion, a desire for escapism. So this is the right time to confront that escapism, confront hidden fears, unresolved issues. Pisces, there are deep insights to be unraveled over here. So take this seriously. A general warning I want to give, though in detail I have expressed it in my other video on lunar eclipse this year, but the general warning I want to give for India is, there are a lot of judicial controversies that are going to happen. Also, there are going to be major quakes. Turkey, Greece, Israel, Egypt, Brazil, and record rainfall. Australia, New Zealand, China, Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh. There is going to be public health concerns. So take this as a warning. Now let's talk about every moon sign and this eclipse. Aries. This eclipse occurs in your 12th house. Aries, which is losses, spirituality, isolation. Expect sleep disturbances, introspection, a need to release old emotional patterns. Avoid overspending or any kind of impulsive financial decisions. Stay away from speculative investments. Chant the Mahamrityunjay mantra and focus on spirituality, on spiritual practices. Taurus, the eclipse is in your 11th house, which is social networking, gains. There will be shifts in friendships, in your professional networks. And all this is going to be centered around the potential stress on income or the lack thereof, on your ambitions. Avoid conflicts with friends, avoid risky investments, perform charity, donate if you can. Gemini, the eclipse is in your 10th house, which is all about career, about public life. You will have career related stresses, changes in workplace dynamic are possible. Avoid making career decisions. You know those ill thought of ones when you fight with your boss and you resign from your job? Do. Maintain a low profile, especially in your career. Cancer, eclipse is in your ninth house. Ninth house is all about higher learnings, travel, faith. So, long distance travel can be challenging, and your need for spiritual practices will also face certain challenges. Meditate, avoid unnecessary travel, avoid any kind of online controversies and debates, especially about religion. It's not going to go well. Leo, the eclipse is in your 8th house. 8th house is all about secrets, about transformation, about legal issues. So just be very careful, be very cautious, avoid conflicts, and think before you talk. Chant the Chandra Bij mantra. Take care of your health, especially stomach related, digestion related, and be very careful, avoid stress. Now, let's talk about Virgo. 7th house, relationships, partnerships, both legal and normal. You can have tensions, especially in business relationships. Control your anger. Avoid major decisions about partnerships. Practice patience. Chanting of the Shanti mantra could be very effective right now. Libra, Tula. The eclipse is in your 6th house. Now, 6th house is all about health, enemies, debts. Health issues or workplace conflicts can surface right now. Avoid because right now you are prone to stress. Chant the Mahamrityunjay mantra. Scorpio, Rishik. This eclipse falls in the area of creativity, children and romance. Children will give you problems, definitely. And you will experience emotional fluctuations in love and creative projects. Engage in creative outlets. Chant the Gayatri mantra. Avoid speculative investments and avoid conflicts with your children, because something said around this time can end up being a major obstacle in your ongoing relationship with your children. Sagittarius, Dhanu. 4th house, this is home, mother, emotions. Domestic harmony is disrupted. Emotional issues with families could surface. Perform a havan, a puja at home for peace, and this will help you for the entire year. Capricorn, the eclipse is in your 3rd house. 3rd house is communication, siblings, short trips. So expect miscommunication, expect controversies with neighbors and siblings. Practice mindful communication. Monvrat can be very good at this time. Also chanting of the Saraswati mantra. Aquarius, Kumbh Rashi. The eclipse is in your 2nd house. 2nd house deals with finances, family, speech. So expect financial instability, family tensions. Be cautious with spending and with speech. Donate food. It helps a lot. And it goes a long way in stabilizing energy. This is mean. The eclipse is in your 1st house, the house of self and identity. Deeply personal time for you, Pisces. Emotional intensity or health concerns may surface. Meditate. Take a saltwater bath post eclipse. Chant the Chandra Bij mantra and it can help. Now because somebody asked me yesterday, so I would like to explain this to you. What you can do during the eclipse or the Sudak period. As per Vedic astrology, of course, all these remedies, the biggest component of these remedies is faith. So as per traditional wisdom, we are advised to avoid eating, cooking and sleeping and performing auspicious activities. By auspicious activities, I mean weddings, starting of new ventures during eclipse and the Sudak period. Pregnant women are advised to take extra precautions like staying indoor, avoiding sharp objects. Refrain from starting new projects, I've already said this. and also about making significant life choices like investments, job changes, and relationship commitments during the Sudak and the eclipse time. Of course, there will be warnings on television. You're not supposed to see the eclipse with your naked eye. Fasting is highly advisable, also chanting as well as meditation. And post eclipse, take a salt water bath to clear residual energies. Perform charity to balance karmic energies. And if you have left any food out during the eclipse, or if there is any water in your bottles or glasses, just drain them, cleanse them, and refill fresh water. It is not healthy to eat and drink anything that has been kept outside uncovered during the eclipse. And if you like this video, if you think this video gave you any value, then please like, subscribe, press the bell icon, and I will be back with another video. Until next time, namaste.